So I want to quickly make it pretty clear why the really, really good, like, 5 KD, 4 KD, 3 KD players do so well. And it's some things that you may not consider. For example, they'll tower farm. They're not playing objectives. A lot of the time they'll have 120 hearts, 120 FPS that, again, you may not have. They'll probably have a not much input lag or lag on their internet. And all of these are contributing factors that you may not have in your favor. Also, they generally won't be the fastest in the building, like, ever. A lot of the time they'll be defending bases more than they attack. Also, a lot of people don't even think about this, but they may just be a young person with better reaction times. I'm sure you remember when you were younger, generally you had a lot better reaction times and you could do very well in FPS games. So that's another factor. Another one is aim trainers. Some people will use aim trainers unironically for 10 minutes before they play the game, or 20 minutes, to make their aim as good as they can. And that's all very interesting, but yeah, for most of us that kind of content doesn't exactly seem entertaining or worth the time. I think a lot of people immediately resort to thinking, oh, the guy is probably hacking or he's cheating, to make it easier to understand like why they may not be doing as well. But a lot of the time it's a lot more convoluted. Like, another one I haven't mentioned, which is extremely important, is how your mouse is. Is it a good mouse? Have you got a good mouse pad? Have you got enough room? There's other like really super weird ones that you may have not even considered, like how big is your monitor? If you're playing on a 32-inch monitor, you're going to probably see quite a big difference between that and 24 inches, because there's a reason why a lot of the CSGO guys will use 21 inches, 24-inch monitors and not massive screens, which may look great and they may have very vivid colors. And that's another thing as well, when you get a monitor with really vivid colors, a lot of the time the refresh rate will be lower and the input lag will be higher. There's other ones as well you may not have realized, like, are you abusing spawn beacons? Are you abusing Valkyries? Are you using pocket flashes? Are you using the decimator to one-hit kill people when you run out of ammo? And again, I can't emphasize enough that a lot of the time you won't see these guys attacking bases, you won't see them point loading, because that isn't conducive to having a high KD or a high KBM. Here's another one too. If you're not listening to good players and really trying to understand, like, what are they doing, what's their loadouts, how do they move around the map, how much are they looking at the mini-map, what's the map awareness look like, and also just being around them and understanding that it's like you can get there, it's different if you don't have that. The funny and kind of bewildering thing to me has always been to see people develop kind of like an ego around how competent they are, but they're almost playing a different game than a lot of people are playing. Especially with, say, their playtime, it's just a lot higher and they've been playing for a lot longer. And the people that they're surrounded by are people like them, so they get tips from each other and improve and watch each other's streams, and that makes it a lot easier to imitate them when you understand what the other person's doing. Whereas someone blind just going around by themselves, it could take them a lot longer to improve. Another thing as well I've really tried hard to train the outfit to do is play heavy assault, because a lot of the time my guys are putting themselves at a significant disadvantage and then they're confused as to why they're not doing as well. They'll be playing light assault, or they'll be playing CQC infiltrator without a bolt, and they'll be playing engineer. And these classes, they're fun, and for fun they're great, and I agree with that. But if you are then going to complain when you're not doing as well, I think that's a bit insane. Like, learn exactly how the best people play, imitate them, and then afterwards you can adopt your own play style, but at least first try it. A lot of these guys in my outfit literally have never played heavy assault before, and they refuse to because it just feels wrong to them. And while personally I don't agree with that and I don't really understand it, I can at least accept that, like, fair enough, but don't then compare yourself to the heavies, because that's just unrealistic. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. GG boys, until next time.